Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CV with another reaction video. This one's going to be on Jefferies airplane etiquette. I can't wait to watch this because, like I said, I just came from a vacation 2 days ago. Let's see. Because to me, there's a lot of airplane etiquette, man. Some people just don't follow it. I went through a couple of things. I was like, come on, man. You don't need your mama and your daddy to teach you these stuff. It's common sense. But let's see what he's talking about. I did a few Jefferies stuff a while back, and I think he's a funny guy. Let's get this to 50 likes if we can. Appreciate you guys, man. Let's do it.
Let's tell some stories. Now,
hey, by the way, people said he quit drinking.
The first bit of this story you should already know. In the same way that you know things like, don't kill people, try not to rape.
Common sense stuff, right? That's what I just said.
When you're on an airplane, there's a thing called plane etiquette, and it goes like this. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets 2 armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals, we live in a society.
I follow that.
So I was on a flight from Los Angeles to Houston, and I had the middle seat, and that sucks balls.
I just came from Los Angeles to Boston. Direct.
So I'm sitting there with 2 armrests. Next to me is a petite young lady. She's doing her job, armrest wall. I'm in the middle, 2 armrests. Sitting next to me here is a great big black man who's as gay as the day is long. He sits down next to me.
Why's he gotta be black,
and we
though?
do the niceties. Hello, hello. And then with no issue whatsoever, he sees my elbow there and he just went, chock. And I went, no, I'm pretty upset, but he's a big fucking guy and it's a long flight, so there's no need to get into an argument. So I have that argument that you have in your head where the other person doesn't know you're having an argument. Where you're like, you're a fucking asshole. And if you said this, then I would say, well, good sir, I think you're mistaken, right? So I sit there festering for like 45 minutes, and eventually the air stewardess comes with a drink cart. Now, why I'm on air stewardesses, right? Whenever you watch a movie set in the 60s and they show air stewardesses, or an old TV show, they'd show like Pam Am or something, they always depict air stewardesses as these hot young things with a pillbox hat and a little bun and big tits and a small waist and holding a bag going, like that. I don't think any of those women have retired. This thing was just being propped up by the drink cart. 50 years of recycled air had made her skin drip off her skull like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
50 years of recycled air?
She comes up. The guy reaches over for his drink and his pretzels, armrest open, bang! I'm back in.
Yeah.
And I'm not fucking going anywhere either. He puts all of his things down in his tray and he goes to put his elbow back, but he fucking can't, can he? He can't, because there's a wall there called Jefferies and he can't fucking move it, right? And he's pushing, and I'm acting like I can't feel it, like this, but casual like.
But you feel it.
Then he gets his fist like this and his hand like that, and he's pushing really hard back, and I'm trying to do that casual. But he's much bigger than me, and eventually I have to give in. I just went chock. So I turned to him and said what needed to be said. Why are you such a cunt? Now I understand that that word in this country isn't as popular as maybe it should be. People were freaking the fuck out.
True.
They were going, he just said it, I heard him say it. Called that man a C-bomb, I heard him say it, Bob. Called the man a C-bomb, Bob. And he was shocked as well. He turned to me and went, excuse me, what did you just call me? But in for a penny, in for a pound, right? And I was there going, a cunt, sir. I called you a cunt. And he said, are you upset because you're trying to take my armrest? And I went, you don't know plane etiquette. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets 2 armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals. We live in a society.
And he's sticking by it.
And the people that initially hated me agreed with me, like, he is right about that. That is true. That is true. We do live in a society. And he went, oh, I'm only taking the back of the armrest. You can have the rest of the armrest. And I went, you take the back, you take the whole fucking thing. Mm-hmm. No one gives a fuck about the front of the armrest. No one's ever gone, thanks for the front of the armrest. I said, it's not just that you're taking my armrest. Your elbow has come over the armrest and it's digging into my rib cage. Jesus. And he said, well, maybe if you lost some weight. Ooh. I know. I was gobsmacked. I didn't know what to fucking say. I just turned to him and went,
call him a C word.
You bitchy queen. Now everyone on the plane has lost their fucking shit. The movie can fuck off, mate. No one's watching the fucking movie. I'm the entertainment now. The air stewardess comes running back on her walker. She comes up to us and she goes, what's going on here? And I said, I want this fucking asshole away from me. And she said, sir, this is not the situation to be swearing in. I went, yes, it is. We're having a fight. And she went, well, there's no need for name calling. I called the guy bitchy queen, so I sort of get what she's saying. And I turned to her and said, you know what? You're right. There is never a need for name calling.
Oh, boy.
But, as a proud gay man myself, I feel like I've earned the right to say such words, so...
Oh, man.
She apologized. The gay guy knows I'm fucking lying. He's fagging the fuck out, just...
I'm not going to repeat what he said, but the way he said he's effing the fuck out.
Everyone calm down.
That's funny,
what's the problem here? And he went, he's trying to take my armrest. And the air stewardess went, everyone knows the middle gets 2 armrests. And I went, see? She goes, I'm going to have to break you 2 up. And she points to the man and said, sir, you're going to have to find a seat at the back of the plane. I'm victorious. I stand up. I bash my head on the thing. I point at the man. And I went, get to the back of the plane. Now, a lot of people on that plane hadn't seen the rest of the argument.
They just see you point at a black man. Now I see where the joke is going.
All they've seen is me pointing at a black man, yelling, get to the back of the plane. Things got real awkward real fucking quick. I didn't know what I'd done yet. People...
He said, I don't know what I've done yet. That is hilarious, man. And it's funny because I was like, because at first I was like, he said the lady himself, but why point out he's a black man, right? I said that in the beginning because I was like, it's kind of weird that you point out his race, not his sex, right? Because you said that lady was just a lady. You didn't say if it was white or black, but I get the joke. That's hilarious though, man.
I didn't know what I'd done yet. People were yelling at me, calling me a racist, and I was like, I know, but how do you know? Then a guy threw a bag of peanuts in the back of my head and said, sit down, you limey bastard. And I was like, that's the British. I'm Australian, you fucking racist.
Oh, my God.
Which would have made a lot of sense if being British or Australian was a race and not a nationality. But at that stage, I was clutching at straws, really. So...
that's funny, man.
I go sit back down in his old chair. We got the empty seat between us. Me and the girl pounded out. Now, later on the flight, I'm walking up the back of the plane to the toilet.
Oh, boy.
And I want to see the guy, because I want to go... And I get all the way to the back of the plane. I don't see him anywhere. I'm about to go in the toilet, and then I see his leg around the corner. There were no more seats. This is a full flight. he's sitting in the air stewardess's landing seat that folds down with a seatbelt over the top like he's in a fucking go-kart.
Damn, he's in the timeout.
I put my head around the corner, I went, no armrest here, dickhead. And the air stewardess went, you get back to your seat, and I ran away like a child, like.
So stupid, man.
So, for landing, I go sit back down in his old seat. Now, the air stewardess seat is taken, so she's taking my old seat in the middle, and she fucking hates me. And I'm taking both armrests, fuck her. And as we're landing, the guy over the aisle leans over and goes, excuse me, you're Jim Jefferies, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, how you doing? And he went, I had no idea you were gay.
Oh, man.
Fucking yeah, man. I like cock.
But anyways, man, that video was actually Patrice O'Neal, a video I'm gonna do next anyway. I love Patrice O'Neal. Anyways, that's for another. We'll leave that for another video. But yeah, Jim Jefferies is a funny dude, man. But yeah, man, I was right. He's like, yeah, why you calling the brother out? But I get the, it ties into the joke, so I get it. That was actually pretty good, man. But it's true though. The airplane etiquette that is true, man. If you got the wall. You got your what do you call it? You got your window, and then the middle they gotta have the two arms, and then the aisle seat. Yeah, you could stretch your leg out a little bit more, towards the aisle when nobody's going. So yeah, man, there is an etiquette, man. So, anyways, if there's more Jim Jefferies, man, you want to put in the comment section below, we'll get to it. Keep your head up. Love you guys, man. Till next time. Peace.